Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this channeling session, this collective reading. This is a reading which is meant for people who are working on themselves, who are on the inner work journey, ascension journey. You could relate with or resonate with twin flames, star seeds, or you could also relate with being a light worker. If you want to get into a personal session with me, then the details are given in the description box. This may or may not resonate 100% with you. However, whatever it does, you are here, it's not a coincidence. So let's get started and let's dive deep into this reading for the collective. Okay, so the first thing that I can sense is that I sense a very arrogant person. Someone who has got the arrogant vibe. Like in Hindi, we have the word ghamandi. Okay, this person actually thinks that they know everything, they're too good, they have all of the awesomeness, but they always look down upon others. I mean, I don't need to explain the word arrogant, you all already know. However, God has sent this arrogant person on your path for a reason. Now, I also sense heartbreak. Maybe this arrogant person caused you a heartbreak. They made you feel really disappointed, and in some ways, they kind of betrayed your faith. Now, this reading is for all the divine feminines and divine masculines of the collective. This reading is not gender specific, but if you are a divine feminine and you feel that it matches with someone of the opposite sex or it matches with someone of the same sex, it could apply. So, it is specific to you, but it is not specific to a gender. I do sense two cards that have been given to me. One is saying calm, the other is saying empathetic. So you have the calm and empathetic nature, you can say personality, and these could also be your traits. More traits about you or something else about you that is important. The greatest relationship that you can have is with yourself. So whatever is happening in this reading or whatever is happening with you, this is going to take you to this, to form a greatest relationship with yourself. Justice will be served to you and it will be served as a hot and tasty meal. So this, I think it's in connection with this arrogant person that you're facing. I'm also being shown that you are a cheerful person. I'm being shown that you're classy and you like to dress up well. You're a stylish dresser. The advice that is coming to you is to go within. Some of you could have spiritual tattoos, or you could have tattoos that are really close to you. I mean, you made them because you really felt about that topic or that subject. I'm being shown that you are in a template where a male person is preferred over female, as in the family structure. And if you're a male, then it's the opposite, as in the matriarch is given more love and respect than the patriarch or the masculine gender. Realize the soul in this way that I am. One should contemplate this within, and one day the soul itself will speak up that I am. So here I want to say that I think this channeling has a very important message for anybody who's listening keenly into it, that you are not a body, you are a soul, and some of you are actually going through certain experiences which are making you understand this in a very divine way, in a very interesting way, in a very unique way. You are actually figuring this out, that you are literally just, all of us, the body is so temporary, the identity is so temporary. It's literally like it can just vanish into thin air anytime. But most people don't realize it, and most people form a very strong attachment towards their own physical identity. And I think you are kind of facing a person. You're facing a person with whom at one time you had a very strong connection with. and that's the reason why they are able to give you a heartbreak. At one time you really looked up to this person, you really felt this was a very nice person, person you can trust blindly, you can close your eyes and you can trust this person. You felt that this person truly understands you. But with time certain things happened, and it all happened very suddenly. Okay, it all happened very suddenly. You were not expecting it when it happened. The heartbreak, the betrayal, or the negativity, whatever happened, it happened just really with a full speed. So there is a heartbreak, but at the same time the Knight of Swords is telling me that if it is surrounded by different cards, like in this case it is surrounded by the Three of Swords, and it is also surrounded by King of Swords, and surprisingly all the cards, all the three cards that I pulled out, all of them are swords. Okay, all of them are swords. The swords actually symbolize the intellect and the heart. The swords, the spirit of swords deals with the mental level of consciousness, and it is surrounded by the mind matters, the intellect. To be honest, I'm being shown that whosoever is in this conflict with you is a very intelligent person, and they are an intellectual person. That person is an intellectual person. So you can't really say that they don't know anything. You can't really say that this person is a stupid person, this person is a dumb person, this person doesn't know anything, they don't have any clue about life. And that's the reason why it hurt you even more, because you felt that this is an intelligent person, this is an intelligent person. So your conflict is both external and internal. And if it is a romantic situation, then of course there is a romantic heartbreak is a bit more troublesome. But if it's not a romantic connection, if you feel that it's an esoteric connection, or you feel that it was a platonic connection, or it was a connection without any label, then I think this person has been sent to you so that you can have a breakthrough, an aha moment. You can have some really important lessons and epiphanies. And actually swords also are associated with the element of air. In the 5 elements, element of air indicates power, change and conflict. So I do sense there could have been a struggle with power, a conflict of power. Maybe this person saw you like a threat, or maybe this person's ego got hurt because of you. Certain things you said to this person and they felt like you should not have said it, and the words basically you said to them, they did not like those words, and they saw you in a different way. I mean, they could not see your pure intention, your good intention, your loving and kind intention that is there. The other person could have a bitter tongue, I can say that. Or maybe this person felt that you have a bitter tongue, like you probably said something to them which they did not like at all. However, I'm actually doing this reading for the person who's listening to it, the person who is in front of this reading right now. And I sense that it's you who needs more relief. You need more love right now, because you feel that this person's authority, it's not the right type of authority. I mean, this is not the way someone should actually put you under their authority. You are a person of love. You are a person who believes in love. And if lovingly someone will say something to you, you can give anything to that person. You can do anything for that person. But if the same person tries to put you down, anybody for that matter, if they try to put you down, they use authority in a negative way, they use power, there is a power struggle that I can see. This person is trying to wage into an unnecessary war with you. War of words or clash of interest. some kind of common interest you had. Maybe, say for example, you both want to open a restaurant, you both have the same project. Restaurant is just an example, there are so many other things, and there's a clash of interest or there's a clash of ideas. Even in case of love, maybe they feel that you did not do certain things for them. Now patience is a virtue that one must have, but it's not about waiting. When we say patience, and as we see in the twin flame community, lot of people are waiting because they feel that that's the right thing to do. But it's not just about waiting, it's about how you behave when you're waiting. What do you do when you're waiting? How do you spend time in the waiting energy? That is the whole thing, that is the whole game, I would say. The Three of Swords also talks about discontentment. It represents pain, it represents struggle, it represents, in some cases, even a triangle. Maybe there was a karmic in place, and the karmic's presence, or just even the knowledge of karmic, has given you a lot of discontentment, disappointment, and it could also be you having a feeling of conflict. Okay, so you just maybe need to re-evaluate your energy whenever you are in an energy conflict like this. The best thing to do is just come back to yourself. Like, do not waste your energy in unnecessary things or unnecessary talks or unnecessary ideas. Step out, go for a walk, take some fresh air, do something you love. I mean, stepping out of your area, wherever your physical area is, whichever area you're in, for too long, that will give you a big relief. Because sometimes, due to negative energies, due to demonic entities that get attracted to the energy of pain, there is some kind of infestation that happens. And that infestation is not good. But when you step out, you get fresh air, or you get sunlight, or you look at the flowers, or you meet some cute animals, or you meet some nice people, not the gossipy, chatty ones, but when you do have some kind of experience outside of your that zone or that area, you're going to bring in some fresh energy back. And then you can do a bit of cleansing, like light a diya, light a candle, or just use holy water, sprinkle holy water everywhere. In our country, we have charged water, or we have Ganga Jal that we just sprinkle everywhere in the house. You can also burn sage, you can burn some incense, you can play some nice mantras and chants. Just be happy, like just change your mood, and say to yourself that whatever happened was good, whatever is happening right now is good, and whatever will happen is also good. This is from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and this is one of the lessons of life, or one of the, you can say, the technique to use. Because whatever has happened, it's gone. You cannot change it, you cannot do anything about it. Even if you have billions of dollars, you cannot change the past. The past is just done with. Okay, so whatever happened is definitely happened for your best. In Hindi, there is a beautiful word called Kalantar. So whatever happens in Kalantar, you will find out that it was for your best. Whatever is happening at the present moment, it is happening by the will of God. It is happening by the will of Source. Okay, we might think that we know the best, we know how to write our destiny, or we know how to do things. We might not know. So we must just surrender to whatever is happening. It is what it is. Now, when you do inner work, there is something called being nice to people. There's something called speaking the truth. It's very important to be truthful and honest, but there is also a way to speak truth. Just because you can speak the truth, it's very important to speak the truth. That is number one criteria. But the second important criteria is the way you speak truth, the way you say things to others, the way you put the truth across. Because the way you see things, your point of view is not the universal point of view. Universe is not operating on that same only one point of view. Universe has multiple points of views. Universe has so many mediums. Universe has its own style of doing, and that's why it's called universe. Uni means one and verse means many. So one through many, and you are also here to learn your actual lessons via many. You are one, and via many you are seeing this world. So whatever has happened is good, whatever's happening is amazing, whatever's going to happen is amazing too. Just have that faith in universe, then this heartbreak energy will not trouble you so much as it could be troubling some people. The second card, the second important card that I picked out for this reading, after I sense the conflict in intellect or conflict in energy or conflict in loads of things actually, I'm also being shown that the Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, as I said, depends on other cards around it. But here we have one positive card and one negative card. So we have the King of Swords and we have the Three of Swords surrounding it. So this could mean that the relationship you have with this person can improve in future. And this person is a loyal person. I mean, they could be like whatever, right now you feel all this negative energy and this and that, but in general, this is not a bad person. This is not a very horrible person or an evil person. I don't get the evil kind of vibes from this person. I'm actually being telling you that you need to pay attention to the truth. As I just said, you need to first of all need to embody truth, but secondly you also need to know how to convey the truth. Sometimes the reason why people don't like the way you speak or the way you act or the way you just say things is because you could be having blockages in your sacral chakra. When you have blockages in your sacral chakra, even though you are speaking the truth, you are speaking the right thing, other people might not like it because you are not yet established in your being. Swadhishthan. Okay, so Swadhishthan means being established in your own being. So, or you have gotten a bit out of alignment, you've gotten a bit disbalanced because of something that happened, or you got triggered and you lost the balance. This card somehow is also about strong conviction. So this person is really like, they want to do it, whatever they want to do, they're just gonna do it, they're just into it, they're crashing into it. But when you see the King of Swords, that is not this type of energy. This is like there's some kind of raging energy, strong convictions, loyalty. Maybe there could be an angle that this person has been manipulated by other people, someone who had negative intentions or someone who wanted this person to not be around you. They have manipulated them. They have whispered into their ears, like the devil whispers into people's ears. So they whisper into their ears and they make you dislike them. They might say negative things about you, that you're not a good person, you're a bad person, you cannot be trusted, and blah blah blah. So this person might have lost that trust factor, or they might have just felt like no, I cannot be around this person, or I cannot, they cannot surrender to you because of that. And surrender is so important, but surrender to who? It's not surrender to God, it's always surrender to masters and source, because masters and source know the best. A human being might have flaws, a human being might not know anything, or a human being might know too much, or a human being, it's not even about what a human being knows and doesn't know. Masters and source know everything. That's it. So you don't have to surrender to people, really. You have to surrender to the higher power. You have to surrender to high supreme power. Now, as I said, authority is being shown to me. Now, I do sense whosoever is around you, whosoever this conflict is happening with, is a person who has got strong authority. But this card also is a very nice card. Like, this is a nice energy. It's fairness. It's about truth. It's about love. And this is a more relaxed person. This is a more calm person, more gentle person, somewhat like your energy. So I'm also sensing one more thing which is happening here. It could be that the same person has shown you these two different personalities. Like, at one go they are this really like as I said, like the Knight of Swords, and at the same time they can also be the King of Swords. As a King of Swords, a lot of people respect this person, a lot of people like this person, a lot of people listen to this person. Knight of Swords is more like young and younger to the King of Swords, but there's a more youthful energy than King of Swords. Now, this is the resonance part, but why did the auto writing cards speak about justice will be served to you and it will be served as hot, tasty meal, and the greatest relationship that you can have is with yourself? So, whatever conflict you're in right now, you seem to be an empathetic person who's very calm and composed and very loving, but there seems to be a heartbreak situation, there seems to be negative energy, and it also seems to be that you are not wrong in this situation. Like whatever you're thinking is correct, okay, and you are the person to whom justice will be served, but it will be served to you when you mend the relationship with your own self, because maybe you're looking for the love or the validation outside, maybe you're looking for it externally, and externally is not where you can find it. And maybe this heartbreak situation can be molded, it can be transformed, it can be worked upon, it can become good, it can become better when you fix your relationship with yourself, you go within and you find the love, because you are learning to be a time traveler. Now, time traveler energy, this is a very high power energy. Wow, and this is going to make your intuition very strong. Whosoever I'm channeling right now, you people are actually getting out of the lust factor. Like, you know the difference between love and lust, and some of you have really interesting gifts also. Maybe some of you have not explored them, maybe some of you have doubts on them. So, this channeling might be helpful to tell you that you don't have to have doubts. You are a pure soul, okay? You're a pure soul. I don't know if it's the words can be seen, but you're a pure soul for sure, and you are a hermit. You are a hermit. This also came on the auto writing. You like to be by yourself, you love your own company, you enjoy your own company, and you're not at all into lustful relationships. You're a person of love. When they are around you, they're a completely different person. So if there is another person involved, as I said, like maybe it's a romantic thing, maybe it's not a romantic thing, when you talk to that person, they are nicer, they are sweeter, they are kinder. But when they are not with you, maybe in some cases they could be surrounded by other negative people, they could be surrounded by other negative situations, and those situations and people have impact on them. So it's obviously better, much better, if again you rely on yourself and not on others. Someone who doesn't care about 3D stuff but extremely interested in supernatural. So you're a type of person who is extremely interested in energy world, supernatural world. You are not that, into numbers or into conversions. Whosoever is going through a bit of trouble, you can ask Lord Hanuman to help you, and also ask him to connect you with Lord Sri Ram or Ram Nam. You can do that. This will enhance, or this will help enhance the energy in your solar plexus. As of now, your solar plexus energy is definitely impacted because this card has come. This card is a major card in solar plexus healing. Your confidence seems to have been a bit shaken because of this whole situation. So let your confidence not get shaken. Let it not affect you. Conscientiousness has also been shown to me over here, and it shows to me that you are a person who just wants to do their job well or their duty very well. You take your duties very seriously. You are a person of high morals and high values. You are a person who has a good conscience, okay? So these are all very good points actually. I think you are dealing with some kind of heavy programming, some heavy negative programming. You are dealing with someone with arrogance, or you see this arrogance. Maybe this arrogance is just an illusion, As I said, justice will be served to you, and it will be served as a hot, tasty meal. So, whenever you get justice, it's going to be really nice. I mean, if you ask me, I love a hot, tasty meal, especially when I'm very hungry. When you're not hungry, the meal doesn't matter much, right? So, this is that type of, so when you're really hungry for it, or when you're really ready for it, that's the time it will be given to you. But at the same time, you have to also let it go. You have to let it completely go. Whatever you're craving for, whatever you want so badly, let it go. Because if you let go and you let God, then everything is fixed. And this also depends on the relationship that you have with yourself, because when you have a great relationship with yourself, you also have a great relationship with source, you also have a great relationship with God. So I think today one more thing is coming to my mind, one very magical thing is coming to my mind. I have a very strong feeling that you are going to probably also witness a miracle. If one of you, or any one of you, please do mention if you are looking for a miracle. If one of you is in heartbreak because you have lost something or someone, maybe I do sense lost, maybe it's a thing, it could be a materialistic thing also, but it is lost, some kind of loss, some kind of connection is lost, or you are really waiting for something to show up in your reality, then it definitely will. Okay, and if you really want this miracle, then in the comment section, do type yes, I believe in miracles by source, or yes, just simply say yes, yes, I believe in miracles, I believe in synchronicity. One more, yeah, synchronicity also is coming as a strong word. For example, you're talking about something and that thing appears in front of you, physically manifested in front of you. So that's a very strong synchronicity, that whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're hoping for, whatever you plan to do, that will definitely happen in your life, whatever it is. It could be just about anything, your dream. Say you're talking about meeting someone at 6 p.m., okay? And 5 minutes later, that person is in front of you. And you never expected that to happen. Strong signs and synchronicities actually lead to very positive faith related experiences. See, there are many experiences, and as they say, don't connect with good and bad. But definitely, I would say, do connect with situations that make your faith go stronger, because when your faith is stronger, you can see source everywhere, you can see source in everything. Even bad situations, you will realize that it's the doing of God, and God knows best for you. So when it culminates, that culmination is what will surprise you a lot. So all the very best, and I am really hoping that miracle happens to you in your life ASAP. ASAP, literally. So, on this miraculous note, I'm going to close this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate all of you doing inner work, and I especially appreciate you contributing in the shift from 3D to 5D, that the cosmic reality, there's a big shift happening, raising the vibration of this planet. You are a contributor in that, and for that, you need to be appreciated. You need to be acknowledged, and I am giving you that acknowledgement. You are amazing, and you're doing really well. I am really proud of you, and you must be also really proud of yourself. And of course, this is coming for those people who are very humble and who have surrendered to source, and they have also given up all the doership to source. Like, source is doing everything, we are just mediums here. Personal sessions and therapies that help you to heal your wounds, and also to release negative memories and traumas from your DNA system, so that you can attract better and vibrationally match with the life that you are actually here to live, your signature reality. You can check out the description box, and you can write to me at TheSunamoon@gmail.com. You can also get into tarot reading sessions with me. You can also get into energy healing, single therapy sessions. I have a couple of slots with me right now, which are not yet occupied, so you can occupy them by getting into a single therapy session. So whatever is happening in your current reality that is bothering you a lot, well, that thing can be worked upon within 2 to 3 hours. I think 2 hours is minimum, that much time you should keep for it, but it can go from 2.5 to 3 hours also. In some cases, I cannot really quote the time, but yeah, that much time at least we need. So yes, I will see you in another one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.